In this part of orientation, we will review the section of our employee handbook that covers health and safety. As a district, the health and safety of our staff and students is of utmost importance. For this reason, the district has developed a health and safety committee that is comprised of district leadership and site-based staff who come together to discuss concerns and develop plans for improvement. One such plan is our accident injury reduction plan. As a district, we have a written accident injury reduction program that describes how we work to reduce, minimize, and eliminate employee workplace injuries and illness. Employees are expected to follow this plan and are required to report workplace injuries or illnesses to their administrators immediately. We also have programs that are in place to prevent injuries, including office ergonomics, maintenance ergonomics, and special education injury prevention, like professional crisis management and trauma-informed practices trainings. Any employee is eligible for an evaluation of their working conditions, information and training on how to prevent injury, and to request equipment to prevent injury. It's also important to note that employees play a really significant role in reducing their risk of injury as well. This can include wearing appropriate footwear, wearing long-sleeve clothing if working with students who have a tendency to bite or pinch, and using appropriate equipment such as a ladder when hanging items in your classroom. Next is our annual asbestos notification. All of our sites are inspected for asbestos, and it is the policy of the district to manage the presence of existing asbestos by following our management plan. Asbestos is incredibly harmful to your health, so if you are working in a building and you notice a broken floor tile or ceiling tile, which could present a risk for exposure, please notify the main office or maintenance staff in that building immediately so that appropriate action can be taken. Next is our employee right to know plan. This is an OSHA requirement and is a topic that is also accompanied by an online training and quiz that you will be required to complete as a part of your employment with the district. We are required to inform you of any known chemical hazards within the workplace, which in our case are oftentimes cleaning products. The district compiles a chemical inventory list of hazardous chemicals known to be present in the workplace, and each chemical on site must have a safety data sheet. A safety data sheet is a chemical fact sheet containing information on the chemical and how to protect yourself or students. Because of this, it's important that no chemicals are brought in from home except prescribed medical products, and these products must be properly labeled and handled in accordance with district procedures. It's also important to know that the district prohibits essential oils. Safety data sheets for all district-approved chemicals can be found on our staff pages, and a link to this list is also included in our handbook. Please refer to the online training for much more information on this topic, which is done on an annual basis. Last is information on bloodborne pathogen exposure and prevention. This is also an OSHA requirement and a topic that is accompanied by an online training and quiz that you will be required to complete again as a part of your employment. As a school district employee, you're considered at increased risk for exposure to bloodborne diseases, which are diseases that are spread by contact with another person's blood. One of these diseases is hepatitis B, which currently does have a vaccine. Although not required as a part of your employment, the district will reimburse you for completion of a series of 3 shots should you wish to obtain these, and a reimbursement form can be accessed on our staff pages. Please refer to the online training for much more information in regard to exposure to bloodborne pathogens and personal protective equipment. Again, this is a training done on an annual basis for staff. That concludes the presentation on health and safety. Thank you for your time.